Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey to some of the most underrated and overlooked countries in the world. These countries may not be on everyone's travel radar, but they definitely deserve some attention. When it comes to traveling, most people tend to stick to the popular destinations, but there's a lot to be said for exploring some of the least visited countries in the world. Not only can it be a great way to escape the crowds and experience something truly unique, but it can also be an opportunity to support local communities that rely on tourism. Are you ready to explore these fascinating destinations with us? Let's get started. At number 10, we have Tuvalu, a small island nation in the Pacific Ocean. With only around 2,000 visitors per year, Tuvalu is one of the least visited countries in the world. Free from the crowds that fill beaches in popular destinations like Fiji, these islands are an untouristed haven where you can watch flying fish skim the water, spend a lazy afternoon in a hammock, or snorkel candy-hued coral reefs. Coming in at number 9 is Kiribati, another island nation in the Pacific. With beautiful beaches and a rich culture, it's surprising that Kiribati only sees around 6,000 visitors per year. It's hard to overstate the isolation of these faraway isles. Neighboring Fiji is relatively close at 1,394 miles away, and few travelers make the journey here. Those that do, however, will be treated to a rich tradition of hospitality. If you're lucky enough to attend, you might see dancers in pandanus skirts, listen to drums beating out a traditional rhythm, and then dine on breadfruit, taro, and sprouted coconut. Number 8 goes to Comoros, a small island nation off the coast of Africa. With stunning volcanic landscapes and a unique blend of African, Arabic, and French cultures, Comoros only receives around 28,000 visitors annually. Cupped in the ocean between Madagascar and Mozambique, Comoros has the kind of clear water and pale beaches that draw travelers to the Seychelles, but with few tourists and little development. Often called the Perfume Isles, the islands of Comoros have been cultivating aromatic plants for making scents since the French colonial era. Now, the blossoms of the lang lang tree infuse the breeze with an evocative aroma, mixing with cloves, bergamot, jasmine, vanilla and lemongrass. At number 7, we have São Tomé and Príncipe, a small island nation off the coast of Central Africa. With pristine beaches and lush rainforests, it's hard to believe that only around 30,000 people visit this country each year. Making up a nearly equatorial nation in West Africa's Gulf of Guinea, the islands of São Tomé and Príncipe are packed with endemic plants and animals. In the lush jungle that has overtaken former coffee plantations here, travelers might find begonias growing high as a house, hundreds of orchid species and birds in every hue. For a nature lover's introduction to this biodiversity hotspot, start by flying into the main island of São Tomé, then continue by small plane to tiny Príncipe. The volcanic island is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, and new species are discovered here on a regular basis, from reed frogs to owls. Next up, at number 6, is Djibouti, a small country in the Horn of Africa. With breathtaking landscapes and unique cultural experiences, Djibouti only sees around 71,000 visitors per year. Perched at the confluence of the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, Djibouti has a strategic location, but the landscape itself can seem otherworldly. White salt beaches ring the hyper-saline Lake Assal, steam pours from the Ardukoba volcano and camels graze amidst lunar towers in Lake Abe. Have an off-planet experience without a costly spaceflight. At number 5, we have the Solomon Islands, a nation of over 900 islands in the South Pacific. With incredible diving and snorkeling opportunities, as well as a fascinating history and culture, it's surprising that the Solomon Islands only receive around 29,000 visitors per year. Decades after the last skirmish, the lush jungle holds rusting tanks, amphibious vehicles and foxholes that are a haunting reminder of that era. And the history doesn't stop at the waterline. Sunken seaplanes, oil tankers and submarines are strewn across the ocean floor, sprouting coral formations on corroded metal sheathings. For travelers who snorkel or scuba dive, exploring the Solomon Islands is the chance to watch sea life colonize the remnants of a brutal war. Number 4 goes to the Marshall Islands, another island nation in the Pacific. With stunning beaches and a rich culture, the Marshall Islands only see around 5,000 visitors annually. Bombs and bathing suits put these Pacific Isles on the world's radar. Bikinis were named for the United States nuclear testing on the Marshall Islands Bikini Atoll. Decades later, the island is still radioactive, as is the test site at Eniwetok Atoll, but the waters surrounding Bikini Atoll have become one of the world's most spectacular scuba diving sites. Coming in at number 3 is Kiribasa's neighbor, Nauru. This small island nation only sees around 200 visitors per year, making it one of the least visited countries in the world. Nauru is the world's smallest island nation, covering only 8.1 square miles. The country's population is around 10,000 people, making it one of the smallest countries in the world by population. Nauru is known for its phosphate mining industry, which has led to significant environmental damage on the island. Visitors to Nauru can explore the island's rugged terrain, including its rocky coastline and coral reefs. The country's history is tied to both Germany and Australia, and remnants of these colonial periods can still be seen on the island. Nauru has a rich cultural heritage, with traditional dance and music still an important part of daily life. At number 2, we have the Federated States of Micronesia, a country of over 600 islands in the Western Pacific. With incredible natural beauty and unique cultural experiences, it's surprising that Micronesia only receives around 25,000 visitors per year. If you plan to spend one day on every island in the Federated States of Micronesia, you'll need more than a year and a half to explore the Pacific nation. There are 607 islands here, but put them together and they add up to a mere 271 square miles of land. And that's spread across nearly 2.6 million square miles of water. Many of the islands are uninhabited. But exploring Pohnpei, the largest island in the FSM, is a fascinating reminder that the archipelago's been shaped by humans for centuries. And finally, at number 1, we have the Republic of Palau, another island nation in the Western Pacific. With stunning coral reefs and a rich cultural heritage, Palau only sees around 100,000 visitors per year, making it one of the least visited countries in the world. Palau is home to some of the most stunning and intact coral reefs in the world. Visitors can go diving or snorkeling to witness the vibrant marine life and underwater landscapes. The culture of Palau is rich and unique, with traditional village life still prevalent in many parts of the country. Visitors can immerse themselves in the local customs and traditions, such as the ancient practice of bai building. Palau is also known for its World War II history, with several historic sites and museums dedicated to the war. Visitors can learn about the Battle of Peleliu, which took place on one of the islands in Palau, and see remnants of the war scattered throughout the country. And there you have it, my fellow wanderers, the top 10 underrated countries that are waiting to be explored. These hidden gems are off the beaten path, but trust me, the experience they offer is truly priceless. So, if you're seeking adventure, culture, and breathtaking beauty, add these destinations to your travel wish list. As always, thank you for joining me on this virtual journey. Until next time, keep exploring and keep chasing those hidden gems. Safe travels.